back to the channel. My word, the game is still going. There is about 7 minutes added on, but I have walked out. I can't keep seeing the same thing, saying the same thing, and dealing with what this is. And let me tell you, there's a lot of Liverpool fans who have just streamed out of the stadium. They streamed out of the stadium at 4-0, and I don't blame a single one of them. I'm actually at a loss for words. Look, I'll try and somehow speak it through, because for the first 35 minutes of that game of football, I thought Liverpool were really good, actually. Or by really good, maybe everything's skewed because of how crap we've been, but by Liverpool's standards this season, I reckon that was an alright 35 minutes from the Reds. The problem is that, like we've seen time and time again, the mentality of the squad, the mentality of top to bottom, from the manager to the players, it's just not good enough. We can see the penalty, absolutely stupid. The referee before that was a bit mad. But ultimately, they get a penalty, and it's a clear pen. Don't know what Virgil's doing. He just gets a little bit too excited, I'm guessing. And yet he jumps in, kicks their player. It's a penalty, nailed on, clear as day. And the problem is Erling Haaland scores it, and from there Liverpool just let their heads drop. They feel sorry for themselves, they want to hide, they don't want the ball, they want nothing to do with it, they look disinterested, they switch off, they just don't care, they don't track runners, they don't do anything. And from there, you know, you can't do that against a Premier League side, especially not against Manchester City, because let me tell you, they'll take the game away from you. And once we went 1-0 down, I was praying for half-time, because the disinterest in those players on that pitch from that moment, and look, that might come from the manager, I don't know, I'll speak about that in a minute, but the disinterest from the players on the pitch at that point is just an absolute joke. And you go in at half-time 2-0 down, and the game is now no longer recoverable. You have to get the next goal, and you have to get it within a decent amount of time so that you can, you know, launch an attack to get back in the game. But it went in at half-time, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand how you go from 35 minutes of that, which was all right, to conceding a goal, and then it's utter fear. It's utter can't be arsed. It's utter disinterest from Liverpool. And yeah, like I said, we go 2-0 down into half-time. I had absolutely zero hope at all at half-time. And let me tell you, a couple of weeks ago I said, this can't keep happening. Well, let me tell you, it's going to keep happening. And God help us all, because up next is PSG. And if they play like that against PSG, then my good God, it'll be 8, it'll be 9, it'll be 10, it could be 11. I don't know what score it is right now. It's 4-0 still, 88 minutes, 86 minutes on the clock. That's how you know. I left. I wanted to leave at about 70, but I managed to stay in for an extra 16 minutes, and I am on the concourse about to leave. But honestly, I just have no hope going into games of football. I'm fearful that it's going to be embarrassing. And I said before the game, in fact I might include the clip, I said before, if Liverpool show up like they've shown up time and time again this season, it'll be an embarrassing scoreline, and it really has been an embarrassing game from about the 37th minute on. They're singing Olays, they're taking the mick out of us, and it's all on the players, it's all on the manager. At some point, professional pride has to come into it. Straight away, the second half kicks off and we're 3-0 down. It's now unbelievably gone. Like, that is game, set, match. It's over. 2-0 down. I had no hope. 3-0 down. I'm expecting it to then become 4, 5, 6. And luckily for Manchester City, they got the fourth and just decided maybe we don't want to take all of our chances now. I want to swear, I want to say many words, but I'm reluctant to do so on this channel. But yeah, it's not good enough. And look, I'm not, like I said, the professional pride, like I thought we actually set up fairly okay for the first 35, but once we score, there's just no belief, there's no hope. Once they score, there's no belief, there's no hope. There's just lads who just don't want to be there, lads who don't want to show up and hold the responsibility for us. And that's also on the manager as well, because I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what he could have done before half-time, because like I said, first 35 I thought we'd been alright. It's just the mentality of what happens when you go behind, and yeah, it's been an absolute joke. They took the mick, they started dinking us, Haaland got a hat-trick, God help us all. And yeah, I just don't know what to say. I'm not stunned, because we've played like this all season, and the problem is when it goes wrong for Liverpool, we just we want to hide and we don't want to be a part of it. But I'm actually done. Like, I'm so disinterested now in this game of football. I'm so disinterested going into games. I'm so disinterested in the way we play. I'm disinterested in... I don't really care for any of the players. There's the full-time whistle thing. I don't care for any of the players. Like, they've not got me there. Do you know what I mean? They've not... Like, I just don't... I don't feel a lot for this squad, nor for this manager, nor for the way we play. There's nothing really for me to grip hold onto and go, that is a saving grace, that'll get us somewhere. There's nothing. And sadly, decisions have to be made, and they have to be made quick, because I can't keep watching that. It's the end of the season. Liverpool might not get top four. They're definitely not getting an FA Cup. And my words, if any of you think we're winning the Champions League, well, fair play to you. Because let me tell you, I think it could be 3-4-5 against PSG midweek. And sadly, I'm going. And that is the point. I'm not even in, I just don't want to go. And yeah, here I am, putting myself through it. A decision has to be made. That's an embarrassing scoreline. It's an embarrassment from the way we played. Like I said, there's no professional pride. The players just give up. It's absolutely a joke. And sadly, it falls at the manager's door once again. No matter how many times people may say it, it falls at the manager's door. And Liverpool have to make a decision. And if they're backing him, I don't know what there is to make them back him, is my problem. I've got nothing to hold on to, absolutely nothing to hold on to, and that is the full-time whistle. There is now music playing because they have now won. 4-0 it must have been in the end. I can't be bothered watching that group of lads, can't be watching that manager. I've had enough of it all. Liverpool need to make a decision. They could be out of absolutely everything. They could not get top four, which is so vital for the way we play. The footy's going absolutely, the music's going mad, so I'm going to end this. I'll put some of the videos of me basically saying they took the mick against us, but honestly, get me out of here now.
No one's in the box.